early on a Wednesday morning, just cooking up some food for the day. And this is a common thing people will do, kind of stay on track, or rather people won't do to kind of stay on track, and they won't prepare food for the day. They won't have it prepared either earlier in the week, the night before, and their diet becomes very reactive rather than proactive. Now, don't get me wrong, once you have a good understanding of nutrition and macronutrient intake, you can get away with kind of winging your day and just getting food out and making it fit your macros. But by far, it's not optimal. Like, if you have your food prepared, whether it's you make it today, on the day of it, you make it the day before, you make it a week before, or you just do something to have it ready for you when you need it, that's going to be so much better than just kind of going about your day, noticing it's 4 o'clock and you're going, oh crap, I have fucking 2,000 calories to hit now. It's also a lot less accurate if you aren't, making the food yourself and you're just kind of going into a shop hoping you'll be able to get the kind of carb level that you need, keeping your fats maybe low and getting some protein in. Like, carbs are pretty easy to get in wherever you go. Fats, pretty easy to get in as well. Protein, not so much. So you can easily find people that are reactive with their diet. They probably aren't getting enough protein, they probably getting too much fat, and carbs they may be cognizant of keeping them a bit lower or wherever they want to have them at, so they might have them a little bit more on point, but as a whole it's not generally a great approach for your diet. Well, just cooking here this morning is 900 grams of broccoli, and we got about 400 grams of mince in there, and once that's been browned off, I add in a load of frozen vegetables, about half the packet of that, and then just cook that up. Probably add some red kidney beans to that in a second too. So just finished an hour of study there, and do that pretty much every morning before everyone else is awake, because in my field of work, learning is important. So the more I know, the more I can help people and put out better content. And this is pretty much my last day of college during term, so I'm gonna head in now, do a few classes, sit around, study. Not an exciting day. I'll be in the gym later, might record some footage there, but I'll take you along with me through my day. just about to cycle home from UCD now. Finished classes early, like it's like 12:30 or something now. I actually think I'm going to go to the gym now, and normally I'd stay in UCD until about 6, maybe half 6, and go to the gym straight after then. But I have a lot of shit that I want to get done later on today, so I'm going to be a little bit more efficient with my time and get the gym out of the way now. So I just had my pre-workout meal, which is just oats and whey and some coffee. I'm going to hit up some chest, shoulders and triceps. Just finishing the gym there now, and I am fucking smoked. Didn't get any footage recorded from that, but went through chest, some shoulders, a little bit of triceps. Jesus, it's fucking, you forget how good it is to train earlier in the day, and when you've been training pretty late at night most days, purely because I actually have stuff to do during the day, such as college, business, etc. And this is one of those things, you see a lot of like fitness YouTubers and people on Instagram and whatever, and they realistically don't have a hard life, and that's why you follow them. You want to see who can get the most extreme results, the best results, and generally that's the people that have the least going on in their life, so they're able to commit more time to training and that kind of stuff, you know. So they literally just have more time than you do, and therefore they can get better results. So this is kind of the theme of this vlog, is time management, and you know, actually looking after what needs to be done and prioritizing what is the most important thing, and then executing that plan. Because like you saw this morning, like I always, like all three of us get up pretty early in the morning. Like I have a lie-in, the lads get up at like fucking 3 or 4. I always get up at like 4:45, that kind of time. And then we go about our day. It just gives us more hours in the day to get shit done, and also that early morning time is so key for actually getting good, high quality work done. Like you saw earlier on, I cooked food, but I wasn't just cooking food while I was cooking food even. I was listening to an audiobook, and I also planned my day, the tasks that I had to complete, and answered some kind of fluff emails, just, you know, 1 or 2 questions in the email, nothing hugely mentally demanding or something that I needed to really sit down and go through. It was kind of easy stuff to answer. So I already had a huge amount done just in the first hour of waking up. Read for an hour, got my stuff together, went to college, got a shitload of business done there, and wrote a few articles, posts, and it's only what, 2:30 now or something, and I've already got what most people get done by 6 o'clock in the day. I've already got all that done. So there's no excuse. There simply isn't. You don't have less hours in the day than I do, and I don't have more hours in the day than you do. I just choose to use my time more efficient. So time to go home now, eat, shower, and get right back to work. Everyone loves a good unboxing. You seem to get really excited over it. This is the kind of shit that I get excited over. This is my kind of unboxing. Organic chemistry with a biological emphasis. Now, if that doesn't get you going, nothing will. Look at that. Look at those sweet, sweet ATPs. Oh. Oh, baby. Oh. Oh, it just doesn't get better than that. Oh. So, it's like 10 o'clock now. Got a good bit more work done, but I am pretty tired right now. Gonna go to bed soon. Hear my voice going. Yeah, gonna go to bed soon. But as I said, like the theme of today's vlog is kind of time management, and it really comes down to effectively managing your time. Like, we all have the same amount of hours in a day, like, regardless of who you are. Like, as I said earlier on, like, we follow these YouTube vloggers and Instagram stars because they do have more time than us. They don't have these other commitments that we do. Now, that's not to say they don't work hard. Like, I know they're my friends, loads of them, you know, so I know that they're putting in work, but they don't have to be somewhere for 9-10 hours of their day, and then have to go to the gym after that when the gym is at its busiest. So they don't have the same struggles that you do, you know, so they don't have to be as effective with their time management, like, especially if they are their own boss. Like, they essentially make their own hours, you know. Like, during the summer, I'm gonna have way more time. Like, I'll be able to make my own hours. I'll be able to go, okay, I want to train at 11 o'clock in the morning when the gym is dead. There's no one in there. I'm not going to have to wait for machines. My workout will be twice as fast because I'll be in and out, not waiting around, hanging around, you know? So from that aspect, like, it's so much simpler to be a YouTube star, fitness professional, whatever. But if you actually have things going on in your day, so much more important for you to really manage your time effectively. So what I generally do is, at the start of every day, set out the exact things I want to get done in that day. I have an app, it's called Things, and you can check them off as you do them. But essentially, I just put in the 5, 6, 10, 20, whatever things it is that I have to get done in that day. And then once I've gotten all of those things written down, I know they're the top 10 things I have to get done. I rank them in order of what's most important or what I'm going to do first, and then I plan my day accordingly. So I use like a calendar app, Google Calendar, and I just put in exactly how much time I'm going to spend on each individual thing, when I'm going to do it. I'm going to estimate how long each of those things is going to take me to do, but then I schedule them in. Because if you don't schedule them in, you won't do them. Like, I'm sure all of you have had things that you need to get done. Ring this person, or go somewhere, pick something up, that kind of stuff. And you're just like, I'll do that later. You just keep putting it off. Whereas if you have it scheduled in at 2 o'clock, that's where I'm going to be. That's what I'm going to do. You'll be there. You'll do it, you know? So people don't do this, especially when it comes to their fitness. Everyone goes, oh, I just don't have the time. But you have the time to sit at home for 2 hours every night and watch YouTube videos, hey? And you could be in the gym at that time, you know? So you do have the time, you're just not prioritizing it, you know? So especially as I'm coming up to exams, I have to be so much more time efficient, you know? Anyway, I'm pretty tired now, so I'm going to wrap this up and we will catch you later.